is for apple, apple. B is for ball, ball. C is for cat, cat. D is for dog, dog. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for fish, fish. G is for gorilla, gorilla. H is for hat, hat. I is for igloo, igloo. J is for juice, juice. K is for kangaroo, kangaroo. L is for lion, lion. M is for monkey, monkey. N is for no. O is for octopus, octopus. P is for pig, pig. Q is for question, quick question. R is for ring, ring. S is for sun, sun. T is for train, train. U is for umbrella, umbrella. V is for van, van. W is for watch, watch. X is for box, box. Y is for yellow, yellow. Z is for zoo, zoo. So many things for you and about so many.
We keep you alive. Count
100 every day. Keep your mind and body in shape. Let's get fit, have some fun. Count to 100 by ones. Get ready to exercise and count. Stretch your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your legs.
Stretch your legs.
11, 12, 13, 14,
15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20. Pump each arm up. 21, 22,
23, 24, 25, 26, 27,
28, 29, 30. Two arm circles. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Shoulder shrugs. 41, 42,
43,
44, 45, 46, 47, 48,
49, 50.
Pump elbows back. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Two windmills. 61, 62, 63, 64.
So your hand will be there, down, and your left muscle will be there.
69, 70. Walk in place.
Then you'll be walking. So this is all exercise.
74,
You'll be doing all these exercises.
77, 78, 79, 80. Now jog in place. 81,
82, 83,
84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89,
90.
Climb up high. 91,
92, 93,
94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
So when it says 100, you don't just say 100, it's 100. Okay, good evening, everyone. This is live from Pasito Radio. This is Time with Abner Joseph. I hope I've missed everybody. But today, I just want us to discuss about this COVID-19. COVID-19. How ready are we? Are we prepared for our children to go back to school? How ready are you? Are you prepared? How have you prepared your child's mental state? How are you prepared? Have you said anything to your child? Have you had a time to have a discussion with your child at home? What have you done? They are going to school. Some of them are starting this week. Some are starting next week. I am going to talk in two dimensions. I'm going to talk at the education side and then at the health side, because I do the two. So I know exactly what is going on. In school, the children are going to go to school very, very soon. The children are going to go to school very soon. Some have already started, and some, because some areas started school in August. Those in Scotland and all those areas, they started in August. England are going to start some are going this week. Most of them are going to go next week. How have you tuned your child's mind? What have you said to your child, or what has your child said to you as a parent? That is your jewel going out there. That is your precious one going there. That is your heart that we're going to let them go. But what have we done? With the children from the 3 years to the 4, those who are in the nursery, into the reception, what have you said to them? Have you asked the child what the child understands? But when they say COVID-19, all that is going on, have you spoken to your child? Have you said anything to your child and asked he or she that what is going on? What does she understand? We need to let the children know exactly. Please invite us, exactly what I'm going to do. Invite friends. Let us have a chat this evening. Let us talk about what is going on. Let us talk about it, because at times we do not talk things, but we need to talk through things. That's how we can overcome it. Those children that you think they don't know anything, have you asked them what they understand? Have you really said anything to them at the moment? What have you said to your child? Have you asked the child how she feels, how he feels as well? Most of the time we leave them, but we don't know what they are thinking. We don't know their mind, what is going on with their mind. We do not know. So this evening, I want us to be able to talk to the children about what is called the COVID-19, or what they understand. First of all, sit your child down, have a conversation with your child. Ask the child what he or she understands. Does the child know what is going on? So you will know the knowledge of your child. You will understand, or you will get to know what the child knows. Then that is when you will be able to tell the child exactly what is going on. I'm trying to share this video, so please bear with me. When you are there, share with somebody as well, so that they can all join us as we're doing this program. Because we need to educate everybody. We all have to learn. We all have to know what exactly is going on. So as your child is going to go to school now, as your child, a young child, you as a role model. I always say we are the role models of these children. They don't know where they are. They don't know what is going on. So we as the role models, because we have the impartation in them, ask them, they will tell you. So when the child tells, they will tell you that you have to wear masks. Why do you have to wear the mask? You and I have to educate the child, for the child to know the reason of wearing masks, or why, or what exactly is going on. As I work in the school, and children, you know them, they are very vulnerable and they are very young as well, especially those who are very, like the 3 and the 4. They always want to be cuddled. They always want to be close to you. They will just come miss. By the time you realize, they're already holding your dress. So this is what I want you as a mother to let your child know, that I know you love your teacher, but this time around, this thing that has come, by now they've been seeing it, they've been hearing it, they know there's changes in the system. So you, a mother, you have to sit the child down. You have to sit the child down and let the child know what is going to happen in school. Let the child know that this time around, when you go, you can't sit close to your friend. So start to educate them at home. Don't wait for the child to be frustrated. Don't wait for the child to come home crying. Oh, this my friend didn't talk to me. My friend didn't do. Why? Because they don't know what is going on. They don't understand it very well. But although they are hearing it, when it comes to the practicality, when they get to the school that they have to put it into practice, this is what is going to happen. They wouldn't understand. They feel like they have neglected them. They will feel very lonely. But if you and I, we educate them at home at this very time to let them know, you give them the example. So you have to start at home telling them that now when you go to school, your friend will sit here and then there should be a space. You have to sit here. Children also have emotions. They have feelings as well. So as you tell them that this is what is going to happen, because children often, what we see is there's, oh, this one doesn't want to sit with me. This one doesn't want to play with me. That is something that is very common in schools. So that is why you have to educate the child at school before they go. So let the child know that it's not because your friend will not sit with you, but this sickness can kill. This sickness, you can also get it. And when you get it, mommy can get it, daddy can get it. I mean, in a very clear language, the language that the child can understand, the language that is very simple, that your child can understand. Explain, give the gab at home, put a chair down, put another chair down, and tell the child that when you get to school this time, this is how you are going to sit in class. Your friend will sit here. You also have to sit here. So when you are educating the child is going to get it. Before the child go to school, the child knows that my mother has already told me. So it doesn't mean like they feel, because children always complain. The number of complaints they will come, this one said he doesn't want to play with me. That is what is going to happen, because their playing system is going to change. It's not a matter of touching. We all know, we've educated us for distances, so it's going to also be happening. So you and I, as a parent, we need to, especially the younger ones, we need to let them know that this is going to happen. Because if you don't take care and you don't educate them, they are going to suffer emotional here. They're going to do that because they feel that somebody has left them. They feel that their friend doesn't want to play with them anymore, and it will play in their mind. But if you and I, we are able to tell them that this is what is going to happen, let them know the distances, and let us abide by the government rules. At what stage they need a child to put on masks, you need to also let your child do. Whatever the school is going to lay down, we have to educate them. Let the child know that this is what is going to happen, that they're going to do this, even playing time. They have corner time on carpet. When they are on carpet, they can't touch each other anymore. You need to let the children know all this before they get there. You need to let the children know all this before they get there. We need it. Don't let your child suffer in just like that, unnecessary suffering, simply because you did not teach the child. So ask the child. If the child tells you what he or she knows about the virus, then you as a mother break it down and tell them that it will be over. Calm down yourself. Let it be a common conversation. Chat with the child in a common way that your child can understand. So when you tell your child, you yourself calm yourself down. As you calm yourself down, encourage the child and tell the child, we will get through it. We're going to get through this. But when we do this, this is how we can get through it early. So when you go to school, whatever the teacher says, don't go and run and touch your teacher. Don't go, educate them. Then those who are in year 1, year 2, they know already. They know, at least they will, at this stage, they will understand it a little bit more. So that is when you have to help the child to explain more to them that they should be careful when they go to school. When they are playing, they need to play afar because of the distances that is going on. That if the person is not from your household, you need not to be very close. We have to respect the social distances. So let the child know. Ask the child about it, and the child is going to tell you exactly what is going to. Step in and let the child know that you are with the child. Let the child knows that everything will be fine. We need to encourage them, though, because it's only this that will let the child knows that it's going to be okay, it's going to be well. So now let the child knows before they go to school. So all those social distances, we should educate our children. Then we need to step in and solve whatever problem we think is going to happen. Encourage them. Don't add more to it. Speak the language. You know your child. I know my child. I know how I will be able to sort it out or to encourage my child. You can do it. We can do it. Encourage that child. What about a child who is living in fear? Some children, they are so fearful. So some children are afraid, but they can't tell you. Ask your child, are you afraid? What do you think about this COVID-19? When going back to school, speak to your child, ask your child and know what is inside your child. Don't let the children go to school and they are afraid. Don't let them live in fear. Rather, let them know that you are there for them, and ask them, those who are in year 3, 4, 5, you can ask them, are you scared? They can tell you easily. Are you scared of going back to school? Then encourage them that the government has set a guidelines. The government has made it so we know that this is going to be okay. Everybody will be fine. So by telling them that everybody will be fine, they know that they are going to be fine. They know that they are going to be fine. They are going to be okay. So please don't let them just go to school and wait for the teachers alone to do the work. If you do it, it will help your child. And then a child that lives in fear, some children are already fearful. So speak positive into the child's mind. Ask your child, are you scared of going back to school? Tell me. Then you'll be laughing. Oh, tell me the truth. Are you afraid to go back to school? The child will respond. In the response, you will know how to step in. If the child says yes, encourage the child that the teachers have laid everything for them. All the social distances are there, so they should not be afraid. The teachers are there to guide them. Then you advise your child that when they go, they should listen to it. At times you go out there, you see people and you ask yourself, is this real? This COVID is there. The virus is there. You see people dying. We hear it, you see it, it's all over. So it's not something that we need to play with it. It's not something that we take it for a joke at all. It is real. So please let your child know that going to school, I know you have friends, because some of them has friends, so it's going to be difficult. They will just play anyhow. But sit your child down, let the child know the washing of hands before they eat. Let them know touching things, because there will be all this in place for them at school. But it is there. If your child doesn't wash their hands, how many children are in the school? So you need to support or help the teachers as well to educate your own child that when they have all this in place to wash your hands, please do wash your hands. Where you have to put the hand gel, do it. Tell your child how dangerous it is if he or she does not abide by the rules that has been set down in the school. The teachers will set it down, but for your child also to do it is another level, because the teachers cannot be going around all the circle following every child. You have to bear that in mind. So the little education that you can also do is to educate your own child and tell your child that whatever they say, whenever they have all this the basin or the sinks for them to be washing and then putting the hand gel, they should be able to do all these things. So this is what I want you as a parent, start educating the child at school, at home. Don't wait till the child goes to school. Let the child know how important it is, because we live in our own homes. So it's not like you are in the same vicinity, you are in the same house. So the hand washing is there, but it's not as you have gone out from your own home to meet other children from other homes as well. So this is where we have to step in and let them know that the number of times you wash your hand at home, when you go to school, is going to be double, it's going to be triple, because you'll be playing with other children, you'll be touching things that other children has touched. So you need to all the time wash your hands, make sure your hand is washed. When you touch anything, make sure. So you doing this, it will make the teachers work less, because it's going to be a tough time this time. Because remember that these children have been home since March. So the teachers have to work back all that they have already missed and work it up. So it's going to be hard time. So for them to spend all this time educating the children, it's important that you and I can step in and help the children as well. So please, as a parent, help the teachers and save life as well. And then those children who are in high school, we need to talk to them. This is a one-on-one talk, because some of them are already 15, 16, 12, you know, teenagers' lives, but you need to speak to them very well. Where the school tells them to wear the masks at the corridors, please advise your children to do and adhere to the instructions, because you are going to meet, I don't know how many children you're going to meet, because especially if you are in high school, you have the year 11, you have the year 12, you have the year 7, the years 12 and 13 when they go to the sixth form. But you have the year 7, you have the year 8, you have the year 9, you have the year 10, then you have the year 11. So all these children, if they have every class about 4 of the years, how many children are you going to meet? So our children have to be careful. We need to advise them that when they go back to school, wherever they've been instructed to put on their mask, you plead with them as a parent, talk to them that this virus is real. This virus is, is killing. So please, my daughter, please, my son, when you go back to school there, whatever the teachers are telling you to do, to put, I know it's not comfortable putting on the mask. It is not comfortable at all. But life and your comfortability, which one are you going to choose? So where they will tell you to put on the mask in the corridors when they come out of the classroom, because when they change in lessons, they will go, they will meet other children. So it's like a crossover. When it's at that time, if they have been instructed to put on the mask, we are pleading with the children, sit down with your child and let your child know that this is what is happening. Let your child know that they need to listen. They need to abide by the rules as well, because as I said, teachers cannot follow each child every second. We don't have enough teachers to follow every child wherever they go. So it's your responsibility. It's my responsibility to tell the children that, yes, this is what is happening. Yes, you need to abide by the rules. You need to put on the mask where you have been instructed to put on the mask. We need to tell our children. We should not say, had I known. Because if some people are not doing it and your child is doing it, your child will save him or herself, because your child is covering his or her nose. Some people will not, but abide by the rules. Listen to what the teachers have said. In instruction that has been given at school, the children have to be listened, but you have to educate your own from home. Don't wait till your child goes to school. Don't wait till your child brings in the virus at home, which will affect all the family. If you have any work to do, if you want to save life, save it now whilst your child is healthy. Save it now while your child is breathing well, normal. Because had I known, it will be too late. But if we educate it, the work will be easy for the teachers when they go back. If your child is living in fear, if it's extremely fear, please consult a counselor or your GP. Let your GP know that this is where child is so scared, because some children are so scared. They are scared. So if you realize your child is really scared, then you need to have your doctor, let your doctor know about it, and he will help the child with somebody counseling. Don't let your child just die in fear. If your child is afraid to go back to school, as a mother, encourage your child that it will be okay if you abide by whatever the teachers are telling you. It will be okay if you listen to what they've been told. If you educate them this way, it will help those children. If you educate them this way, your child is going to save her life, his life, or another child's life. But if we leave them and they do anything, then we should educate them. Those children, when they are walking on the road, they should be able to wear their mask on the road. Those who are using the buses, they should be able to wear it as well. So this is all that you have to sit down with your child and let the child knows all about it. I'm stressing on those who are in high school because at times they think they know more than us, the parents. So you need to educate the child and tell them the consequences of it. Tell them, let them know that if it's not only the school that they should abide, right from the house, when they are leaving their houses, their homes, they have to wear the mask. On the buses, they have to wear the mask. On the corridor, when they get to the school, it's all the schools have got their different instructions or their rules or of this. They have how they have prepared. So they should abide by it. But they should not take their mask off on the buses, because they have different children on the buses, some from their schools, some are not from their schools. So anything outside, they should be able to wear the masks. Then again, parents, your children are going back to school. Please start helping them. The nursery children and the distance, start having all these things. Start, because they have missed a lot. All these things they need. Educate them with all these things. 1, 2, 3, and all those things. They need it. They need it. Educate the children. We need to educate our own children before they get back to the school. We should not leave everything for the teachers. We shouldn't leave it. If we are leaving everything for the teachers, it will make it hard. Okay, let's go.
A is for apple.
Apple. B is for ball.
C is for cat.
Cat.
D is for dog.
E is for elephant. Elephant, eagle, egg. F is for fish. Flower, frog. G is for gorilla, goats, gloves. Hat, head, horse. I is for igloo, ice cream, iceberg, Iceland. J is for juice, jump, jungle. Kangaroo, kite, kitten, kid. L is for lion, lemon. M is for monkey, muffin, mouse. N is for nose, nails. Octopus, orange. P is for pig, paint, pear, panda. Q is for question, queen. R is for ring, Robert. S is for sun, sheep. T is for train, tree, toes, tomato. U is for umbrella, under. V is for van, violin, volcano, vegetables. L is for what? W is for watch, wolf, wave. Y is for yellow, yacht.
So many things
for me to learn about, so many ways to sing a song, so many ways for you to learn about, so many ways to sing a song. There are so many ways. So as the children are going to start school, please start them at home. They have books there, they have reading books, please. I know they've been home for a long time, but start helping them, the younger ones. You know this, if you have all those things, it's a two, you can see 2 pairs, go in with them. We have only one here. There's a number show 1, there's a picture shows 1 as well. So all those things that we are doing to help the children. Every stage that your child is in, if you go to the YouTube, tap the age of the child, and then you'll be able to see something there to help your child do it. Please let them start something this week before they go back next week. Help these children to achieve their goal. We all know how they've been home for all this. I know they will feel lazy to go back to school as well, although they want to go back to school, but it's a routine that they have to do. They don't sleep early, but this time around, this week, let them sleep early. Let them get back to the normal routine. I don't blame them. They were home all this time, so they can't really sleep early, so they don't wake up early, most of the children. So please, this is a time they have to go back to their normal routine so that next week they will not struggle. Then whatever they have to learn at their stages, because they did not finish, we all know they did not finish, they have to catch up from March up to this time. They had March, April, May, June, the July before they should have come home, and they were already home. So please, as a parent, help the child. As a parent, help to educate your own child so that the child will be able, the mind has to start working. The mind has to start cracking. The mind has to be a school mindset. That's what it should be before they get to school. So please help your children. And then there's those who are in already universities. Please, some of them are already adults, but we are the parents. We need to speak to them. We need, this is not the time like warning them, but as a communication, one-on-one communication. Sit your child down. Your child is 18. Your child is 19, 20 in high secondary university. There are no more children. Sit them, adult to adult, woman to woman, man to man. Speak to your child. Tell your child, now we are speaking as woman to woman, not as a mother, and a child. I'm telling you, let's discuss about this when you go back, how you will do social distances. Let them, because at times they just take things for granted. Children, they take it for granted. They hear that they said COVID-19 is everything, but they just take it for granted. So speak to them as they are going. They should not, because we are not there when they are in universities. You are not there with them. It's only God who protects them for us. So you are not there. But the little that you have to do, the little training that the God says, train up a child that the way they should go, and when they grow, they will not depart. If you and I, we've done that job, God will also help us whilst they are not with us, because what God instructed us, you and I, we've done it. So as they are there, God's eye is on them. God will protect them. But before they go, or when they're already there, we have to be checking on them, asking them how things are going. I know most of them are going to learn physically, and then some of them is going to be on this Zoom and online studies. It's not going to be 100% all the studies. So at least they will be at home. But that's where we have to also advise them, stay at home. Don't be visiting, because you are here. Whatever they go, you will not see it. But the little advice that we can give them, that is what you and I need to do for the children. So that's what I want to discuss this today, so that how prepared are you, so that you can prepare the children. Get ready. We've done the alphabet. We do the numbers now.
Count to 100.
Start counting 100 with your children at home if they need it.
Let's get fit. Have some fun.
Have some fun with the children at home.
By one.
Start by one.
To exercise.
As you're doing it, you are exercising with the child. Make it fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your legs.
Then you'll be this one says stretch your legs.
13, 14,
So you'll be counting, doing the exercise with the child.
18,
Let's do refresher courses with the children this week before they go.
21,
22, 23,
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 2 arm circles.
Then you'll be doing 2 arm circles. So you yourself, you are doing exercises. By the time you finish, you burn some calories.
39, 40. Shoulder shrugs.
Shoulder shrug.
31, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Pump elbows back. 51,
52, 53, 54,
55,
56,
57,
58, 59, 60.
2 windmills.
2 windmills. So your hand will go here, it will go down sitting.
64, 65, 66, 67,
68, 69.
70. Walk in place.
So now you're walking. 72, 73, 74,
75,
76,
77,
78, 79.
80. Now jog in place.
Then the jogging time. So you, the mother or the parent, you are doing the exercise with the child, and it's fun.
86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Clap 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96,
97, 98.
99, 100.
It says
Count to 100.
It says 99, then 100. Don't just say 100. 100 can be so many hundred, but 100. That is what you have to tell. So you do this with your child at home. Let them start refreshing their minds before they go to school.
www.pazitoradio.co.uk. Pazito Radio, we keep you alive.
Pasito Radio, we're keeping you alive. So this evening, this is the little that I wanted to share with you, and I have been able to share with you. Take care. Please sit your child down. Talk them through this COVID-19. Let them prepare themselves before going. Advise them to listen and abide by whatever the teachers are telling them. They have rules there. They've set a standard there so that the children will be safe. Those who are not safe, you, a mother, encourage them. The knowledge that you have, if you want any knowledge and you are not sure, there are so many centers that are there, telephone calls. They have 111 and they have some just for the COVID-19. So you can call 119 as well. Any advice you want, they will give you so that you can also in turn teach your children as well. Let us all stay safe. Let us all abide by it and go through together. You and I, we can all be safe and go through this pandemic time. This is a time that nobody expected, but our children, my heart is bleeding for them. So what I have to do is what I have come here this evening so that you can sit your child down, have a discussion with the child before they go. Tell your children they should obey, abide by the rules, set down for the schools so that they will come home safe. And then another thing I want to discuss is the uniform of the children. Please don't let your child go to school there and come back again and put the dress on. I know somebody will say, how am I going to buy all those things? But I'm telling you, your child's life is precious. If you cannot afford to buy 5 school uniform for the child, you can buy a coffin. I don't think that is what you want, because somebody will say, but you are saying that, oh, we should buy. Are you going to give me money? No, I don't have the money to give you. But if you love your child, you can buy 5 uniform for the child so that the child will be changing and not repeat the things that the child went to school with. If you love your child, you can save and do that. If the child has got it and the child wear Monday to Tuesday and you change it for the 3rd day, you can wash it again, even if you don't have the food. If the child come home, you wear it Monday, Tuesday, and you wash it, you have the 3rd one. By the time they go on Wednesday, the 2 that you have washed can also go for Thursday and Friday. At times, we have to be able to be practical, because when your child goes out there, you don't know whoever the child has touched, the child touched, or whatever that thing, the virus is in the dress. You don't know. And then your child comes home and the child has the dress there. You keep it in your home. You don't know which virus has come in the home and it will spread again. And please, let's try also to keep their hair as well as possible. Use this, let's have this anti-disinfectant and wipe their hair for them as well. There's certain things we joke with it, but when the virus is in the house, all of you will be affected. So please, try as much as possible that they will not repeat their dresses. This is a time that we've never experienced. We are talking about life and death. This is what we're talking about. So I'm not sitting here just to say go and buy, but I'm saying save your child by not allowing the child to repeat the dresses that the child went to school with. Invest in your child's life. Had I known, it's always at last, and we don't want that to happen. So please, if you are listening to me, make sure your child comes home and do not go back with the same uniform, because you don't know what is in that the dress. So when they come, we have to put them back in the washing machine. If you are not washing it the same day, you can just put in the washing machine, shut it. When the child comes the 2nd day, then you add the 2, so that it shouldn't be like you are doing it every day. If you are able to buy the 5, you can have a carrier bag to seal all Monday to Friday. After the child comes on Friday, you put everything in the machine, wash it 60 degrees. That is when every virus will go. Don't just do hand wash in this COVID-19. Please don't do anything less than 60. It's 60 So nurses, health sectors do it 60. When you do it 60, any virus in that will go. So don't say I'm doing hand wash or whatever. Anything less than 60, the virus will remain in it. So do it at least 60. By the time it will wash 60, every virus that is in that clothes will go away, so that you can live, your child can live, and we can live happily. So please let us do this, and it will help us. And then until we meet next week, I'm ending here. This is the little that I want to bring to my fans this evening. So let's see about the school side, and then the uniform and everything. You yourself as an adult, please take care of yourself. This COVID-19 is not as easy as it is the word is, but it is a deadly thing. So let us all take care of ourselves. Until we meet, have a nice evening.